Big bros of the world, big bros of the world. You read the title and thumbnail. Today we talked about some of that, don't get talked about a lot. Now, I liked how this was phrased, so we going with that. Today we talking about the journey of manhood, for everybody getting out of high school, everybody motherfucking, going into a new journey. A lot of people get lost, a lot of people get stuck, a lot of people don't know what to do, a lot of people get purposeless and things of that nature. So let me just get started. Let me tell you a few examples of how certain things you might run across in this new journey of manhood. Probably already been through it. Hey, but this will be in a man's life. So when I got out of high school, you work at a job. You motherfucking probably grinded for a car. I had a car when I graduated. So I graduated, then got a car. That was my first car. But in the journey of manhood, you grinding to get certain things, milestones. So for instance, grinded to get a car, worked a lot. No social time. Just the same robotic things. Work, eat, get distracted by chasing women, or get distracted by chasing drugs, or get distracted by whatever you get distracted by. Plain and simple, get distracted, and then you wake up and repeat the same thing over and over, and then you probably go into this certain what people call now is depression. You go into this dark hole, or a hole in general, and you just get tired of life. Well, is this all I get to do? This just continuously same old efforts of the same thing, repeated. I'll do this, go to work, I'll do this, Monday through Sunday, 365 days. Then you get to trying to understand what is life. What's the journey of life? What is life meant to be? Do I just supposed to work, pay bills, and die? Is that all I'm here for? Is that the only thing that we got to do? And then you come across obstacles, society norms, you probably come across peer pressure, you come across all types of different battles and different hurdles and different life obstacles that your choices change or alter what's going to happen. So some of us, we might come from the gritties, might come from the slummies, might come from the bottoms of the bottoms, and we choose a certain path, and then we don't want to be accountable for the certain choices that we make. And you gotta live with those choices. You gotta understand certain choices that you make, it ain't always gonna get you to where you need to be, so you gotta learn from those mistakes. Can't keep making the same choices and expecting different outcomes. So you gotta learn from that, and in motherfucking every aspect, everything is a lesson. When you get out of, everything is a lesson, period. But once you cross over, it's no more people holding your hand. It's no more you got this to fall back on. It's no more you got this to fall back on. Your mother's gonna come get you. Your dad's gonna pay for this, or it's none of that. And if you come from the bottoms of the bottoms, the slums of the slums, you wasn't getting a lot of that in general. So the people who was accustomed to thinking like that, it's no more of that. It's no more people holding your hand. It's no more of you got this person that you can call just to help you out. No, it's time you start learning on your own. Now this is the journey where you got to stop trying to hold people's hand and be sheltered and what is the word? Be sheltered and guided everywhere. You now got to figure out your guidance. So you will have, like I said, hurdles, life obstacles, motherfucking. You will have motherfucking self doubts, wondering why you're not where you need to be, especially with this social media stuff. When it comes to the social media, now you compare yourself to people you see on the internet, compare yourself to other people your age that's just faking the funk, just making something look good, so you have self-doubt. But as you cross over to this manhood, as you cross over to this journey, the self-doubt is gonna come. Wanna know why it's gonna come? Because you're not focused. It's gonna come because you're not focused. You focused on other people making you question yourself. But if you was focused, you wouldn't even have seen them other people. If you was focused, you would have just been in congratulations of them people. Oh, they doing their shit. That's what's up. Make me go harder and continue doing your shit. Grind harder. Get to it. But that ain't what you want to do. Instead, you start digging yourself in an even deeper hole. You start motherfucking choosing the wrong choices. Some people choose the craziest choices. Some people think certain risk is good, and some of these risks isn't calculated. But some people gotta do what they gotta do. But you get to understand that you get to a mind frame of understanding that you gotta be accountable for anything and everything. You gotta take accountability. You gotta know and understand your wrongs, understand your fuck ups. You gotta track your life, or you will be drifting. You gotta track what's going on in your life, because you can drift off, you can wander. You don't want to be a wanderer or a drifter. Especially in the beginning years of the manhood, it's gonna be a lot of wandering and drifting. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of distractions where you think you need to do this for other people's attention or other people's validation. You probably gonna be trying to get all type of women attention, going into this. But all that shit is just the back burner shit that's gonna already happen. Once you owe your grind, once you owe your purpose, people go, eyes go be on you regardless. Motherfucking girls, they go come regardless. They only go up. Girls only look up. Like we say, man. They only motherfucker. They always trying to find the better. Who's the best man? Who's the better man? You ain't better once you ain't on your grind. You better once you grinding mentally, once you grinding physically, once you grinding financially, man. You ain't better until you grinding, my nigga. So you better get to grinding, but go cross it over to the journey, man. You gonna be having motherfucking high expectations of yourself, and you definitely gotta have high expectations of yourself. But you can't hate on yourself because you motherfucking having high expectations and thinking you're not meeting them. When you overly meeting them. You just ain't realizing it until you take a step back and look at it. And that's something you gotta do. You gotta balance. A lot of us fall into not having balance. We fall into that's how you fall into a hole. No balance. You fall into thinking that what you love is now a job. But everything is a job. Everything is a service. Find your service that you love. Because a lot of us, we just like to make excuses. And as you cross over to here, there's no more excuses. Probably had excuses before. Can't have excuses now, though. Everybody got excuses. Is you everybody? Because when we cross over to this journey, we ain't everybody, though, but we a group of people. We a group of the 10%ers, 5%ers, 1%ers. We in that group of people. We ain't everybody no more. We crossing over. So you gotta understand that. No more excuses when you come into this things like standing. Gotta be confident. Stand your ground. You gotta motherfucking stand up. It's no more just letting, yeah, I'll go because that's my dog and he invited me. It's no more of that. It's, nah, I'm cool, bro. You have fun. It's no more of, yeah, I'm a drink. No. If that's not what you want, that's not what you want. You gotta be confident in what you say. You gotta, if you saying no to something, say no to something. It's no more of that high school peer pressure stuff that you went through. It's no more of that. No more of the childish games. Try to motherfucking talk to multiple women and shit like that. What do you have time to do that for if you ain't grinding? You ain't grinding because you trying to talk to multiple women. It's no more of that. That's a distraction. Like I said, they gonna come at the end anyway. That's why you ain't getting to where you need to be. Can't be focused on that. You ain't even got time for that. A nigga done use his 24 hours and grind it up. And you use your 24 hours and stayed in the same spot. You gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. You ain't locked in yet, you gonna be regretting it. And we don't live with regrets. There's no more of that. You can't regret things. It is what it is. What happened is happening. And what happened, happened. What's happening is happening right now as you watching this video, and what happened, happened. That shit is past tense. Can't do nothing about it. I don't know how many that was. That's what I'm gonna stick with right there. I ain't gonna fill y'all head up with too much. But as we gradually keep going, we're gonna keep talking about more and more. But like I said, man, it's a lot of stuff. You gotta cut that off. There's no more of that. You gotta stand 10 toes. You gotta grind hard. You gotta be focused. Stick to your goals, man. Grind hard, shine hard. If you ain't active, you definitely ain't attractive, my nigga. So you bullshitting, don't get to it. Grind hard, my nigga. Stop whining and complaining because you ain't got time. That's why you ain't grinding. That's all the time the case, my nigga. Y'all be bullshitting.